perch fishing again, and this one's going to be a bit more educational than the usual ones. So, got my chest mount, and this session what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you like how I retrieve the lure. Got a chest mount, got a head mount, so hopefully we'll get some decent angles with some caps. So to start off with, I've been here a couple of times, and there is a spot where there is a little bit of lily pads, and I often can catch them there. So, little jig head. I hope you can hear me because it's quite windy. If not, I'll have to mute all this and do a voiceover. So I'm going to cast in where I know this little spot is. I'm going to let it drop to the bottom, keep the rod tip quite high, and I'm just going to bounce the jig head, pause, bounce the jig head, pause again, bounce the jig head, pause, and what's happening when I retrieve it, it's coming up in the water, and then when I pause, I'm allowing it to drop down because this has got quite an active tail.
That's what she said.
It's giving off a lot of vibration. So, as you can see, just little brings it back, bringing it back quite slowly. And this is why perch fishing takes so long, because you don't do like a straight retrieve like you would for pike. You can't cover as much water. So that cast, nada. So I'm going to move a bit over to the left because I was to the extreme right, and that's landed bang in between the two structures. So one of the structures is there and one of the structures there, and I'm bang in the middle now. So again, little knocks, and we've got a perch. I knew they were there because I've been here a couple of times. So decent sized perch for this little stretch. It's not a monster, but as you can see, that little retrieve worked perfectly. It's starting to get a little bit of a hump on his back, is it quite a good one? Come on, don't get angry and flip. I want you to get angry and show me what you made of. Come on, put that up, put your fin up. Oh god. Right, so we're not going to mess around with this guy, we're just going to put him back and then see if we can find another one. So there we go. Perfect, second cast. It's almost like I designed that to happen. So guys, again, same spot, just a little finesse lure, and I'm going to just knock it back, and I'm just watching the tip of the rod and just feeling for the little bites. They don't absolutely smash it, they're not. I thought I were in then. I've got a little bit of a lily pad, so that cast, because it's getting like late autumn, no, not late autumn, late October, all the weeds dying off. So a couple of weeks ago I could see this really well, and I could barely see it, but I know it's there because I come to this spot and I fish towards the 5 on the other side. So we're just going to retrieve like we did last time, along the same spot, and hopefully we can tempt another perch to come out, because it's not exactly cold, and that's another little bit of vegetation that we need to take off the hook, and that's fine. I'm not a massive fan of this jig head, but I got it in a Savage Gear set, a Savage Gear mini perch set. That's a jig head, so it worked. I do like the Fox Rage stuff a little bit better. So we're going to knock it back. I do hope you can actually see the top of the rod. If I can't actually see the screen. So you can alternate how long you pause for. If you're getting lots of bites, you don't need to pause it for as long. Or if the weight of your jig's more, you don't have to pause for as long. Okay, right, so I've just seen a perch top. So I'm going to aim at that one. It's just topped to the left. So I'm going to cast into that section, tip up, and we've got one. That one hit it on the drop again. See, when you lift it up, when you lift the rod tip up, and we've got another little angry perch to show you. So when you lift it up, it brings it up in the water and then flutters down, and most of the time the fish will take it on the drop. There's another little perch. Let's find the spot. The spot is just there. I don't know if you can see it, but the spot is there. I'll record it after a bit of a zoom in. So just doing, I'll show you the rod tip, little knocks, little taps like that, just bring it up in the water and then you get hit by a perch. This one feels a little bit more fighty. It's not a massive one, but good perch fishing. Look how I was taking that in. Taking it all the way down, look. Beautiful little perch. Keyword little. Get your uncle. One thing I don't like about this is I don't like that barb on it. So I'm going to crush that barb. It's unnecessary. So, same spot again, because they are all like grouped up. That went left, so that's not good enough. What I'm actually going to do, I'm going to show you the try keyword, try and show you the importance of structure. So I'm fishing towards a reed bed or like a lily pad area, but you can also fish the near bank, and this has been a technique that I've used quite a lot, and quite successfully. And this is quite alright. I'm really shocked. This is a good perch for me. This is probably going to be the best perch I've caught so far on a lure. So I'm going to use the net. Me gusta. Absolutely buzzing with that. That's a nice perch. So yeah, I'm just showing you like, and in perch fashion. Oh my god. Right, so perch fashion, he has swallowed that one. So I'm going to get my small forceps. I always carry two sides of forceps with me. Bigger ones for pike, littler ones for the perch. And he has properly swallowed that. So that was a lot easier than I thought it would be. That is a perch that I am proud of catching. Let's see if we can get him without him kicking up too much of a fuss. Look at that. What a beautiful perch to catch. It's not a stonker, you see a lot bigger. But for me, that is so far my best one of this year. Oh, and he's spiking me. He's spiking me because he don't want me to hold him. Beautiful perch. Right, so we're going to let this bad boy go. So we're going to cast down the bank again. And we've got another perch, I think. It's not a big one, but it's another perch, yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely going to crush that barb. Oh, just had a little bite. Hopefully we could tempt it back. Just little movements, get that tail moving in the water, and there we go. Oh, oh baby, another perchy worch. Just a little bit bigger. I've caught this one right in the top lip. Another little perch. You just feel like a little tug and then just strike into it. There's another little one. Oh, we've got another one. This one feels alright. Just giving itself a bit of good shake about. Is this one a better fish? It's a swinger. It's still a good fish. I'm going to net him. Mainly because I don't want to break my rod. It's a decent perch. So I think this is the... Yeah, it's a good perch. This is the best session I've ever had on here. I'd say almost a similar size to the decent one I had earlier. Nice little perch. Give him a slip back. Come on, you'll go back. Right. I could stay on this jig all day, but I'm going to do one more cast. It's going to be like this, one more cast. Just one more cast. Just because it seems like there's a good amount of fish, and there seems to be some pretty decent ones down there. So I don't want to like go to drop shot if that's going to be the wrong presentation. But I also do want to go to drop shot. And we've got another perch. And it seems like another decent one. No, it's just a very spirited fighter. Swing that one in, no problem. Yeah, I'm definitely going to go to the drop shot now. Just because I don't want to miss this opportunity knowing that there's some fish down there. So shoot. See you, bitch. Been talking to myself like an idiot. Like an idiot. Ah, so upped himself as well. Upped my lure size. A bigger perch. I don't know how many perch I've caught in this session so far. Well, this stonking great specimen. Look at him. Not quite a pound, I would have thought, but proper fish then. Beautiful fish, slipping back.